Good morning, Western Heights. My name is Courtney, and I'm a member of our Refocus group. Jason, Pam, and Steve have all done a wonderful job so far, talking about Refocus, sharing what it is and what we want to gain from this process. We have dug through trends for our church for the past 20 years. We have sent out surveys. We've answered countless surveys ourselves. We have looked at what the needs are in our community, and this is all just to figure out how we can best glorify and serve Jesus. For those that don't know, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids moved down here about 5 years ago in January of 2020 from Pennsylvania. We were so excited, and then we moved down here and COVID hit, and everybody was afraid to be around everybody. And sooner than later, we started to feel alone and secluded. And as a mom of 2 kids, that was scary. And if I'm being completely honest with myself, I was probably depressed. Then one day we were outside in the yard and we saw Alicia walking down the road. And she invited us to church. And I am so glad that she did. Walking into church that day was like coming home. You all welcomed us with open arms. I grew up in a church. I was baptized as a child, but I never knew fellowship like that. I never knew faith like that. You all just exuded it. For the first couple months, I would come home from church and just be in tears. Not out of anything that anybody did wrong, but because I felt like I was missing something. I was around all of these amazing people when I was at church, and I could feel that something was missing. I gave my life to Christ, and I was baptized in our church. And I will forever be grateful for all of you. You are all the reason that I am saved. You are all the reason that I have the relationship with Christ that I do today. And I, again, could not be more thankful for it. That's a little bit of a sidetrack. Jason asked me to speak about what I've learned from the Refocus group. Like I said before, we've dug through the trends. We've seen the numbers. We saw where Western Heights was at its strongest and how it has been in a steady decline. What I've learned from Refocus is that our congregation, our people, our family, you are all so resilient. To see and hear about the trials and the challenges and the hardships that you all have been through, and to still exude so much faith in Christ, and to have such powerful fellowship and worship, that it still made an impact on someone 5 years ago, and I still see it making an impact on people today. That's what I've learned. That's the main thing that I have learned. I'm so blessed to be a part of Refocus. There are so many new things that we have thought about, and there will, I'm sure, be some changes because we want to grow. We want to better serve Christ. But because of who we are, any changes that we come up with together, they are meant to better glorify Christ. We are so excited to share more with you all over the next few weeks. Thank you for all that you do.